Anything else you want to do to have fun before we get started?
Yeah. 6 high fives.
What? Oh man!
Mind the coffees.
Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Surely you can't be serious.
Whoop.
All right, bring it back.
3, 2, 1. Hey, brother!
And welcome everyone to the most Malfoy Draco Malfoy quiz ever.
Is Malfoy an adjective?
Well,
hey, brother!
And welcome everyone to a first of its kind quiz where we are going to be answering questions about our own theories to see if we can remember them.
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I can see like a little tiny like glimmer of fire in your eyes every time you're like, is that your final answer? It's like I am getting to torture you right now. In case you guys are new to the J versus Ben format, this is how it is going to work. Kangaroo Cat is on the other end of the microphone. She is waving. We can see her, however you cannot. She's going to read us today's 15 questions, all of which were submitted by our quizmasters over on Patreon.
Ben and I will have to answer all of them completely from memory, which we should be able to do because we thought of them in the first place. But if we have no idea what we thought, we can ask Kat to give us the multiple choice.
Wiggity woo.
If you'd like to play along, there's a link in the description down below.
Why are we so floppy today?
You started the flop. I was following you.
It's wacky, wailing, flailing, inflatable arm tube man, whatever that's called.
Wacky, flailing arm, and yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Hey, for the bit, pretend to pump me back up with air like a... I'm here.
Question 1.
The DC venue isn't even there anymore.
It's gone. That's so tremendous was my victory.
Yeah. We couldn't even complete the show. But people got an experience.
Let me tell you that. You can't get that at a Taylor Swift concert, probably. Eras. Where's your explosion era, Taylor? Band name. Oh. I feel like this one's going to be bad.
Ben, I feel like you're just making it harder on yourself by tackling it that way.
I'm going for multiple bites.
I have small mouth volume.
Has this ever happened to you? Running late for work, gotta tie your tie, but you just can't get the whole slice of pizza in your mouth? You might have SMV, or small mouth volume. If you just can't get the whole taco to go down, ask your doctor about once daily Rylogen. So the next time you have to take a whole rack of ribs at a barbecue, you're set. Side effects include nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and having cancer swim lesson because you're afraid it will happen when you get in the pool. Rylogen. Take pizza back.
But you're right. It's like having to eat too.
Woo! Sometimes I get to the swallow and I'm thinking it's all gonna be out of my mouth, and then it all hits my throat at the same time. It's kind of like spread out in my mouth, and it's like, you know? Oh! Whew. You know what'll wake you up in the morning? Some hot wings. It's not morning though.
OSHA says don't eat these in the morning.
Yeah, full stomachs is best.
I'm still not done. Guys, are we batting 1,000 right now?
I mean,
Hey, you're not supposed to say that out loud.
Why would you talk about it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
You're
sorry.
so bad at this, Ben.
It's like, it never happens, but then when it does, I have to be like,
The yips.
Jeopardize time. Yeah.
project, Isabel.
Projection.
Projection.
projection!
Something like
Better
that.
than rejection.
Oh.
Harry, I'm sorry, but someone's already asked me.
Jokes.
If you go and ask someone out and they say no, it's rejection. So if you ask somebody out and they say yes, it's projection.
That's right.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You're projecting an event in the future wherein you are out together.
Oh!
Yeah.
There you go.
That works.
Yeah.
Or is it if you ask someone out and you just walk up to them and they say no before you even get a word out, is that prejection?
Oh, I think it could be.
Yeah, prejection.
Projection.
They're just like, no.
You just asked Fleur de liqueur out. What?
What did he say?
No, of course.
No.
Not even.
Wow. It's like,
Not
wow,
even
you
close.
got there quick.
They're like, I could tell. I saw you coming a mile away. No thanks.
I ran for it.
I have to tell you that I have no need to go back out into the dating world whatsoever, and yet that idea still terrifies me.
The idea of prejection.
Projection. Like I think like I'd be afraid to like walk up to somebody's table to like, ask them if I can have a spare silverware.
Right.
They misinterpret the situation, say no in advance, and then I have to be aware of the fact that they would have rejected me.
They would have, and you still don't have that fork.
Yes.
Because that's what it looked like you were doing.
And the thing is, you could
Excuse me, no. Cool, I'll just leave that fork there then.
Right. Did Jay have this much trouble? Was he squiggling? No. Cat just shook her head no. That was, oh man. A, history of magic.
You know why it's called the 3 broomsticks? Because there wasn't one for Helga. Even though she has barrels of wine outside of her. It probably wasn't. You know what? It probably took, I bet, that'd be such a fun bit of lore.
What just happened?
If
This is how it happens. This is how it happens.
it would be such a fun bit of lore if you were making the Founder series and like during the show it was called the 4 broomsticks and then like after Slytherin leaves it's the 3 broomsticks. Right?
Oh.
I like that.
You're welcome.
I like that.
Because they come back from all their missions on their brooms and they go and have a I got you.
Yeah.
Like a tall drink of water.
Yeah, that's what they're ordering. It's the giggle water.
Yeah. I
immediately went down. It's not that bad. It's a cougher with hiccups. Every year. This is Cat's favorite part.
Did you just get a hiccup?
1, 2, 3.
I said midnight, but
I said-
I'm thinking it's like 1 hour.
I said 1 hour by midnight.
I said 3 hours.
Okay.
It is midnight.
Okay!
Okay.
Boom!
Filthy little mudbloods. It's Josh Herdman, aka Gregory Goyle from all the Harry Potter films. Right, I have a question. This question was submitted by, I want to say Orion's Wizard Parts, but I think it might be Orion's Wizard Parts. I'm unsure. It's not spelt like Orion as in like Orion's belt, but anyway. Okay, this is the question. What does Hermione say the Goyle Polyjuice Potion looked like? What does Hermione say the Goyle Polyjuice Potion looked like?
Oh my man. Gosh. Okay. I was wondering
What does Hermione say?
Yeah. Good question, Orion.
Or yes, yeah. It's so funny to hear these actors come into our world of inside jokes, and so Goyle doesn't know. Orion's wizard parts. Ow! Okay, beam me up, Scotty.
Hold on.
Oh, Ben's going for the flat method.
I know. Hold on, gosh. I feel like I need to. Okay.
My palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's gonna be vomit on the sweater.
There
eventually.
might be vomit on the sweater after this.
Mom spaghetti.
Gotta swallow.
I can't.
Just don't breathe in.
There's a pile of it. I can't have no saliva. I can't even make any.
Can't believe you guys started smoking indoors.
I can't move my tongue. I don't want to swallow because then it'll be in my throat. I don't like it.
You can spit it out if you want.
I just like try to chew it, you know?
Yeah, just like the instinct to do the thing that's in your mouth.
It tastes so bad.
Flashing faster. You're getting there.
You're done.
All right. Water for you. Water for you.
Blech. It is part of it. I don't even want to swallow it now. It's so much.
My favorite part is that you're not finishing any of your sentences, but you're like you're in the last word when you bail.
He's effectively communicating.
Yeah.
I am so unhappy. Like
I'm so I can taste. I don't think I'm ever not going to be tasting cinnamon. It tastes so bad.
It is a wood.
It's not like brick.
And a core.
brick. That's the material you go for.
What?
Brick would make the worst one.
It would break so soon.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It would
it's
just
not
be
that.
heavy.
I heard Pete Malfoy's got a wand made of cinder block.
That's right.
Classic Pete Malfoy.
Classic Pete Malfoy.
It's not this.
I'm not wrong.
Oh gosh. It's.
Oh, I'm shaking.
I'm so glad that Ben got a chance to use this, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Oh, it's not.
Oh.
I don't have it. Okay.
I think that's pencils down, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So you have no answer?
I have an answer. I wrote it, but I know it's wrong.
1, 2, 3.
Archie.
Kevin.
It is Kevin!
Kevin is so not a wizard's name! It isn't! Not a wizard name!
Jay, can we get a good Home Alone scream for you for the cameras? Thank you very much.
Okay, I guess
that's the thumbnail right there.
I think usually it's either a joint or you're first. Usually.
I know.
Yeah.
This is like a weird.
This is a new precedent.
Right. It's a weird space to be in.
Well,
Turntables.
I can't wait to tell you guys how it is.
My heart flutter right now is something else though.
I had no idea.
Whoa! Oh, it dripped on another one.
It's a slippery boy.
It's drippy.
He's slippery like a slug, Kevin.
I don't think you can just say it's a slippery boy.
Man, look at it. The viscosity.
You're right. I stand corrected.
Okay.
Everything's fine. No one's screaming. I'm putting the lid back on for safety so it doesn't burn the table in case
I'll
it
put
spills.
tongue down, you know.
Okay, you went for it.
Went for it. Right now we're okay.
Right now.
I do feel.
Oh no.
No, there's a hiccup.
There it is.
It's like spreading.
Yeah. It builds.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I've hiccups so many times. My body is rejecting.
This is great.
Despite the hiccups, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Yet.
Yes.
I am positive it's going to continue to grow, especially if you get more. I will be okay right now.
Okay.
I can feel it all the time. It gets me. I know. Like when I missed the Neville one the other week where it was like, what does Neville lose? And I was like, I remember all. And it was like, no, it's Trevor. Trevor, he loses that first. And I was like,
It was one of my favorite moments in all of Jay vs. Ben history.
not one of my favorites.
Should we play the highlight?
No. The remember all. Oh my God. Why did I play
No,
that?
it's his toad, Trevor.
It's Trevor. Why was I like, that's so stupid. I'm so dumb.
Oh no!
I was like, so easy. What Neville forget? It's like, it's the remember all. No, it's, oh my gosh.
Ah, good times. Good times.
Thanks, Ethan.
All right, I have an answer. Cat Holmes. Probably Sherlock's
Okay.
kin.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
All afternoon.
I said all day.
I've gotten most of the afternoon. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna call that for Jay.
Okay, we got
I'm
one.
gonna call that for Jay.
We're
for
back.
Sure.
Humor me for one
Guys,
moment.
we're back.
And in this moment, Ethan, play the clip from Neville from the movie.
Fatty Patel said that she wouldn't come out of the girls' bathroom. She said that she'd been in there all afternoon, crying.
One of two reactions. See? He said in the movie at least, right?
Right.
Or alternatively, I thought he said
even that.
She's been crying in that bathroom all day.
You know how Draco hates ice cream?
Okay, let's see here.
It doesn't say it, but like, you just figure.
Boy's always crying. He must hate ice cream.
It must.
How could you cry in a world that's got ice cream?
How could you cry? If you're ever feeling that bad, just go get some ice cream. That's a little bit better.
You think the Death Eaters have tried getting ice cream?
I doubt they've had ice cream even once in their life. I don't think Voldemort's having like Sunday parties, you know? It's a real shame.
You think they're made from Nagini milk?
That is the worst kind of ice cream that could exist. Is snake milk ice cream.
Yes, we've got snake vanilla, snake chocolate,
It's just
snaky road.
Snaky Road. It's snake vanilla. Snake
And
vanilla.
moose tracks.
It would be moose trap.
Okay, thinking through everything I've ever thought.
Everything.
Right back to the speech competition.
You think that's why I hate dolphins?
Yeah, I'd hate dolphins after that. That sounds like a really traumatic experience.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Divination.
History of magic.
The answer is divination.
Yes! Woo! Oh my gosh, because it's History of Magic the next year, because it's during the OWL exam.
Well, why did you get to spin?
You can spin it next time.
What if you do a bad job?
Time. What does that
Time.
mean? What does time
What
mean?
does time mean?
I've waited years.
Time was submitted by Storm. You gain the ability to force a 20-second time limit on the other brother at any one point for the remainder of the game. That is a good one to spend first.
So this is a boon.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. So
no
you're-
punishment just yet.
So you both get one to use on each other?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Correct.
Hey,
All right.
But just one.
Okay.
There you go. Not so bad. Not so bad.
This is okay. This one's okay.
You guys may have missed it, but for a second, I actually thought the time stone was reversing my ability to speak, and so everything I said was completely backwards.
Yeah.
It seemed like you guys didn't think it was nearly as funny as it definitely was.
Well, maybe because we couldn't understand it, but so maybe Ethan can play that in reverse and we'll all learn what you said.
That's exactly it.
Right.
Although, maybe I shouldn't have said.
Hardly any of you remember that my favorite color is lilac.
Oh boy. I am worried.
Oh, I'm so jumpy. My nerves are shot.
That I haven't watched a lot of Jeopardy.
Sure. I know you answer with questions.
I know that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we lose points? Or what happens if we say like Florian Fortescue, but it's supposed to be like, who is Florian Fortescue? Is that wrong?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And we have these lovely buttons.
Mine works.
That felt like a bad omen.
There you go.
That's what we want to hear.
The first person to smash this X button gets the opportunity to answer. They must answer within an amount of seconds.
It's vibes based, but yes.
Oh, it's vibes based.
Literally vibe space.
It's literally
Ethan
vibes
is going to
based.
be the resident vibes master for right now.
So Jeopardy has a guy named Michael.
Oh.
And he's the one that picks.
Who's just like,
Yep.
Okay.
Genuinely.
To be a proper witch.
Right? Exactly.
And you know what? If not, anarchy.
Anarchy.
I guess.
Get ready for Hermione danger. Can you guys tell I'm sweating?
Yes. Yeah. You gotta listen.
I'm starting to feel it here.
Yeah, right?
It's a warm sensation.
My lungs feel warm.
My lungs do feel warm, and if you recall before when I said that I could feel the warm blood around my skull, it's hotter.
My bladder feels woolly.
You got a woolly bladder over there?
I got a woolly bladder.
Yeah, okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Dumbledore's giant mistake.
Dumbledore's giant problem.
Oh boy.
It is Dumbledore's giant mistake.
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
Sweet chili peppers. Oh my goodness, thank you. Give me some of that glory right there.
Dear
Okay.
sweet alligator bile.
Yes.
That on a t-shirt.
Wow, this is
Dear
the first time you're eating solo. My goodness.
I'm feeling
My
so low.
gracious.
I'm feeling so low.
Ben, let me ask you a question.
Please do.
What do you think is a moment from my childhood that shaped who I would become?
A moment from Jay's childhood.
Yes.
So this is like Brother Ben.
From
being
your
a
perspective.
young little Brother Ben. How do we feel about the dabbiness?
That's a sloppy dab.
Don't want it.
Yikes.
You can do it.
Woo!
We have faith in you.
Okay. To you guys.
For the fans.
To love songs.
Yeah, for the fans. Look at him go. What a champ. Bravo.
Bro, you just ate that nugget vertically.
That's an odd way.
Let me tell you, we've got heat vision right now.
I know. I was just
And
impressed.
it's not the kind of heat vision you think. It's not like, oh, cool, I'm a basilisk. I can melt stuff. It's like, oh my god, my body's on fire. My eyes. My leg.
So I feel like if you are pro Hermione, I could see a world where you ship Neville and Ginny.
Ninny?
Ninny?
Is Ninny the ship name?
Although I do
Or is it Glongbottom?
Glongbottom. I do always really like Neville and Luna though.
In your Mrs. Norris is a Maledictus solved video, what name did you give the basilisk?
We gave the basilisk a name.
Yeah, it's a good one
These are not part. This isn't whether or not we can remember theories. It's if we can remember the one-off.
It's a mix of both.
One-off
This place
jokes
is a
we
mix
can
of both.
remember. Look, this doesn't have to do with our Harry Potter problem-solving abilities.
Yeah, it's just
this is
memory.
just us ripping jokes on the story. Okay.
Velociraptor?
We got
Yes, we got Velociraptor.
Yeah, somehow.
What did we say? Do
you want to go multiple choice?
Yeah, let's go multiple choice. It's gonna be something so dumb.
It is. You're not wrong. Yeah, it is. I'm not
We killed Cat.
No, it's just like about like having to read these. This is gonna be funny. Okay. A. Tybalt. B. Tibbins.
Oh no.
C. Wibble. Or D. Wiggins.
Boy, none of these strike a bell to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
Oh my gosh. I'm going with this. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I said Wiggins.
I said Wiggins.
What would Salazar have named the basilisk? Fred, you know a kid named Wiggins? He's in the walls! No, how's he doing that? Not gonna lie, we spent 3 minutes just now in the middle of filming coming up with that joke, which ultimately doesn't matter.
It's Wiggins.
This is like, hey, what do we think is the funniest one?
I feel like there's a character in Ted Lasso called Wiggins.
Yeah.
And that's mostly where I'm trying to think back to like when
That might have been around that time, yeah.
His name is Higgins.
Higgins.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Higgins.
I was trying to think
I was like, wait, that feels wrong, but maybe.
Like, wig is a bad name for a snake because it has to do with hair.
Yeah.
So that's all I could think is that Wiggins is a terrible name for a giant snake because they don't have hair.
Wiggins. Why can't
Wiggins.
I wish I knew the context.
Go just play us making the joke again. Maybe it'll make sense.
Wiggins.
This question was submitted by Gooey Chewy. On Harry's first night at Hogwarts, he dreamed about wearing this article of clothing. Jay got it.
What is Quirrell's turban?
That is correct.
Darn it! I knew the Quirrell's turban question was going to be in there somewhere.
Boom!
Boom!
Nailed it. All right.
Boom! Boom! Clap! Sound of my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on.
Now, what is mum's the word for 800?
Question number 8 is submitted by Kat Holmes. How long was Hermione crying in the girls' bathroom before the troll attack?
How long?
How long?
How long? We talking?
How long?
See, this is like
Exact number of seconds.
No. Don't. She doesn't have the questions.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like, my mind is going through like a myriad of different kinds of trees. Like, certainly it's not a maple.
It's a willow.
Maybe it's a moleskin tree.
There are rare of them.
That's how he's making all them goats.
It's a palm tree.
A moleskin, sorry.
No, the moleskin pouch is the
moleskin pouch.
That's what he gives.
Moleskin overcoat.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, like this?
I have an answer.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You're waiting on me.
I'm waiting on you, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
It's a fir tree.
Oh, that sounds right.
It's a fir tree.
Boom! That's why I was making coat fur jokes. But you didn't know because you knew the answer. And no one else understood either.
Everybody at home got to know. They were
like,
all like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
A fir tree.
Very good, very good. I'm laughing really hard.
Almost as hard as when it's your own joke.
That's true. Although I was laughing really hard when I got home the other day about you throwing those pickles at me.
You were like, I thought you were about to throw a second pickle at me, and you didn't know there was one on the table, and I was like, oh, she just set herself up. Okay, cool. I got $200. Hooray. Who's paying this out? Q1 bonuses.
Yeah, amazing.
Considering it's only the 9th, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, we're doing great. You know what? We did a performance review this morning. We're crushing it.
They get out a mirror and then just talk to themselves for about an hour.
You are what makes this place go.
You, right there.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pointing at the viewers.
I am too.
The
Yeah,
viewers.
the person
You.
out there.
Them.
You are what makes this place go. Thank you.
Thanks. And Eagle Owl.
Yeehaw!
Yup.
America.
Did you write America?
No.
Oh man, I put yeehaw at the bottom of mine.
Yeehaw! Got it from Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete's in it right on over.
Uncle Pete down in Florida got me an eagle owl. I don't know why Draco has the accent now.
You know, when you visit, you come back with a little.
Well, I got this eagle owl from my grandson Draco over there in Britain.
Well, I like the visual, like sort of like the lean back. Well,
He's on the front porch.
You know, I had a great horned owl when I was a puckwudgie over at Ilvermorny.
I like to think that's where he like has like a gator just randomly pop out of the swamp or something.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He delivers mail by gator now.
Yeah, gator mail.
Gator mail.
Yeah, they still use owl mail over there in the United Kingdom.
It's more efficient to use
Haven't figured out
gators.
gator mail yet.
Gator mail.
I sent this one professor over there an iguana, see if he figured out how to use that for something fun, but I don't ever know what happened to it.
Oddly, the number that came to mind was 140. So clearly things are being stored in my brain in corrupted files.
I know! Speaking of hot oil, here we go! Alright, y'all ready for the comeback of the century? Because I am.
You should explain this one.
Oh, okay.
Now you know what I meant by hairy boobs.
Okay, so this is a great picture. What day was this on? I don't even know when I posted it. Yeah, okay. It was later. It was later. Okay. This picture, what's happening here is it was after my twin sons, Nick and Nate, were born. And they were premature babies. And so they're staying in the NICU. But one of the things they tell you can do to help bond, or help them like bond with you, is have like skin to skin contact with the parents. So that's what I'm doing right here. Holding both of them just like skin to skin. And it's in a really weird position. I understand. It looks weird.
You should go skin to skin with that nugget and then continue your story.
I'm gonna go skin to skin right here. Y'all ready?
Wanted, dead or alive.
Right.
Hermione Danger.
Granger danger.
Granger Danger.
That's right. Look out.
Yeah, she'd have a good wanted.
Right, like Hermione takes like a real dark turn.
What do you think?
She's just I'm so fed up with all of this. Y'all are all so dumb and I'm so smart.
It's like
I'm just taking over.
I have been giving you all my all for so long. I'm trying to set this good example for what it's like.
How does he check the basin? You know, there must have been a way around the potion.
There's like a button underneath the pedestal.
Yeah, just drain it. There's a little hole right here.
Yeah, right. I used a cork.
Right. This person
owned the diary first.
Owned the diary first.
That's you. It's someone you claim it.
We claim it.
Yeah.
I would go with this person.
I'll go with this person. I would. Maybe.
Yeah, you ready?
I think because we were like, it's never been explained in a meaning like it came from Vauxhall Road. Harry's just like, he must have got it from a muggle shop. And I'm like, that doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't even make sense.
You're just connecting dots that don't even, whatever.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Slug butt.
I said Moreau be
no.
gaunt.
So here's what happened. Tom Riddle accidentally encountered Moaning Myrtle with the basilisk and kills her on discovery. As per his custom, he collects her drop diary to use as the token of her death. A diary that she, Moaning Myrtle, purchased on Vauxhall Road because she, not Tom, is a muggle boy.
It is Myrtle Warren.
Oh, because it was her diary! Oh God, because she was the whiny, yes.
Because she's muggle born and she's
muggle born and she's in the bathroom and he just took it to steal the evidence. Oh, so stupid. I'm so mad at myself for not remembering.
Because it was an opportunistic.
It was an opportunistic crime. Because the diary was Myrtle's. God.
Y'all killing me. Oh my God.
So annoying.
You've heard of a volcano.
I'm like a volcano right now, okay? All right, let's go. You have an answer? You ready to eat a wing, probably?
Oh my gosh, I wish we had multiple choice left. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
So essence of Dittany.
I said alligator bile.
Oh no.
It is bile.
It is bile?
But it's armadillo bile.
Armadillo bile!
Oh my gosh, alligator!
You had the letter! You had the letter! Wow, that is so exactly what it is, armadillo bile. But that's dead wrong, I'm afraid.
It's dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
Okay.
That's 100% inaccurate. Crocodile bile.
Okay, I would have fought for that.
Good.
If it was crocodile bile, I would have fought for.
Decidedly two different animals, but you should fight for that.
Right.
I think alligator bile is closer than I think alligator is closer to armadillo than crocodile is to alligator.
Yeah. Sonically, yeah.
Yeah, sonically.
I was about to say, like, physically, I don't know about that.
Not physically. You guys, you put an alligator next to a crocodile, next to an armadillo. You tell me which one's which, okay? You can't do it.
I couldn't do it.
Next to a rack onion.
Not to mention the pincers.
Yeah,
cheers, my brother.
I feel like I've got a lot more than you.
Fine.
Frankly, if I'm being honest, that's a poor man's dab. There it is. Okay, thank you. Here we go.
All right,
let's go.
Comparing dabs now.
Oh no.
Immediacy. Chewing sounds. Fearful expression.
That's how I don't feel it.
Just silence.
This picture is a great picture. It's proof that we can be content creators forever. Okay?
What's the picture?
This is taken at VidCon 2019. Okay? Where me and Ben are, we are on giant bus truck trailer thing. And it like unfolds into a stage. It's super cool. And they got these giant screens. And me and Ben.
My Ben is fighting it.
Me and Ben were, the game they were playing was Fortnite. A game that me and Ben had never played.
No.
But they had invited us, we'd arranged it with them ahead of time to go play.
Him and Ben.
And so it was like, this is our time slot. And they're like, this is what you're doing. We had to find each other. And it was actually very fun. I was like afraid we were about to embarrass ourselves. This one got down my throat. That's what we were doing. That's where we are. The reason we look old is because at that time in 2019, there was just a really, really popular
Tell the story so much faster.
Aging up. Aging up filter.
Ben, you can chime in, help him out.
Everyone was posting these age up photos at the time. And I thought this was a really good picture of me and Ben. And so I posted it. And they got 13,000 likes.
Not in a century, according to McGonagall.
McGonagall.
In which case, a year ago, 100 years ago, it probably was
Dumbledore!
Who?
Albus Dumbledore.
Who's that?
Heard of him?
Yeah, that's a fair question. It's like I always forget because like we spend so much time with this series that like it. Like, don't you feel like Dumbledore is like, it's just become like one of those things that like you just feel like everybody would know? Because
like, Dumbledore was the seeker?
Like we've talked, no, like just the character.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about it so much that like it feels commonplace.
I think Dumbledore is general knowledge.
I mean, it's like he's a little like, it's really niche. Like I think the leaned in community kind of gets it, but I mean, not everyone.
I think if you ask people on the street, who's the headmaster at Hogwarts, they would know.
Am I getting you right now?
What?
I'm absolutely joking.
Okay.
What? Are you not getting it?
You guys have heard of yes and. Jay went for no in fact.
My brain was going to, most people would say Dumbledore. Some people would be like, well, it depends when. Like now? McGonagall.
But,
actually, now it's... No, never mind. I was going to say now it's Hermione.
She's the Minister for Magic.
But Harry should be the headmaster after teaching Defense Against the Dark Arts for an agreeable amount of time.
Obviously.
He's the best teacher we've got.
No, in fact. Let's see. I'm going to take Snitch Please for 1,000.
Ooh, the first 1,000.
Yeah, here we go. Oh boy, it's a biggie.
This question was submitted by Orion's Wizard Parts.
Orion's Wizard Parts.
Ow.
The prefect's bathroom.
Oh no.
Is 4 doors to the left of what statue?
No.
You are welcome to retract your double or nothing if you would like.
No. I had something come to mind, and that's all I can do.
You had an answer?
I have an answer.
Oh man.
That's all I can do.
That's all you got?
I mean, there is nothing else that will come to me.
That statue of, it's like right there. Da.
Oh no. When you said it like that, it was like, I feel like all of a sudden my answer is wrong.
Ben, be confident.
Be confident?
Yeah.
I've literally got this, and I have no doubt about it.
I'm so proud of you.
None whatsoever. Is this a good look on me? Because I'm not really sure.
I'm like trying to decide if it's like an alliterative name now. I don't think that's not it, because that's from something else. It's from a different part of the book. My tongue is getting numb. It's like, I don't. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Un, deux, trois.
It's like Wendell and the Weird.
Oh no.
It's not that though. What'd you say?
Boris the Bewildered.
Boris the Bewildered. That sounds more right.
It is Boris the Bewildered.
No, it's Boris the Bewildered. I knew it was like
Confringos.
Confringos. It's exactly what it is.
Now in sour cream and onion.
Yeah, we've got Bombadas. Those are the regular. Everyone loves that chip. Then you've got Reducios, which are like the low-fat version.
Yeah.
Right, and then you got Confringos, which are like they're like the Walmart version.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So that will do the same thing. One of them tastes obviously better. One of them's cheaper, and one of them's bad all around. That's you, Reducios.
Ha! Reducios. If you eat Reducios every day for a month, you will have rampant.
Do you want to eat them like a bird? Is that how you're gonna do it? Let me just get a few more out there for you.
There you go.
So, 1.
Chubby bunny.
There you go.
There you go. 1.
Chubby bunny.
Nice. the sock one is really paying dividends. I'll just get that there for you. Right, yeah.
Chubby bunny.
How you do it? It was just hard to get them in. Oh no! Can he do it?
Maybe it's like the back of the side. I don't know. Don't joke.
Are you trying to suck it in? Oh! You got it. He's got it. Just dissolve the other ones, you know? Cheek them. Chipmunk it.
There you go. Oh, he's so close.
Can he get it? Yeah.
Hey.
Whoa. Looks like you're really trying so hard.
His eyes just like rolled in the back of his head.
I'm glad this has been as funny as I thought it would be.
What are you at, 4? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, go.
Well, he hasn't counted.
We haven't said it yet.
Yeah, he hasn't said it yet.
Nailed it.
Great. Would you like to keep
You need
going?
another one, or?
Maybe give him a paper towel and spit him out in two.
You think it'd be easier if you had not socks on your hands?
Probably could have.
Yeah, maneuvered
some
them a little
stuff
bit
around,
more.
yeah.
I believe sure as heck wasn't a goblet of fire.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on to your butts.
Also, I don't know. I haven't written anything. I just drew a picture.
Of the goblet with the tail.
It's like high school all over again.
Some of these, and some of these. Almost there, and done.
Holy crap.
I should know this one. Gosh, this is...
Why did I think it was like 600 something?
I mean...
I was like, when the 94 popped up, I was like, okay, at least it's not that.
Like, 97 stands out because it has a 7 in it. But like 94 doesn't feel wrong either. Gosh, they are really all over the place.
Oh, this is dreadful.
The thing is, even if it had said like 94, 87...
What would be a good way to remember this by?
63! Like, I wouldn't have been able to narrow in on the 90s.
Forget, you have 3 lifelines.
I know, but even then I'm like...
My immediate thought was like, I went to like Gringotts numbers for like...
What would be the best one to use here?
90s. 94 is kind of feeling more correct, but...
Because if you were to poll, like I feel like...
Gosh.
I feel like...
I am very uncertain here.
Instagram likely would have it?
I don't feel like this is the sort of thing Beth is going to know off the top of her head.
I doubt phoning would.
If I were to like phone a wife here.
So it's not like a thing, it's like a description?
Yeah. He doesn't say like, oh, it's a gross baby.
Yeah, what's that? Harry, look at it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Use your eyes.
Yeah.
Use your eyes, man.
I feel like
my eyes hurt.
Somebody told me once upon a time that they covered whatever that prop is in barbecue sauce, and I can never not see it.
You can like smell that scene now.
It gives me the ick so bad.
As it should.
Yeah.
You guys make me look at that so often.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There was one video where it was like every 4
I
minutes.
know. I think we had a whole video about the gross baby.
Oh god, that's so much more than I thought it was.
You got it, Kat.
Okay.
I don't got that. Okay.
Hold on, let me get it over here. Give it a little, the actual last dab. Here we go. Okay.
To the girl in the goat.
To the girl in the goat! Oh my gosh.
What a great day.
Cheers.
Ding, ding, ding.
Cheers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I still think it tastes good.
What for you? How you doing, Kat? How you doing?
Oh, thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
It is spicier.
That's more than I've done before, like
It's
by
hard.
a wide margin. And it did like the whatever Ben said earlier about
there
the
it
tip of the tongue.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah, it's gonna keep coming.
Oh, I got the hiccups.
Isabel, dare you do more?
It's building.
Yeah.
I'm still got a lot in my mouth. Give me
I'm not doing that.
I don't like it.
Ooh, she hot.
Are your cheeks red because of blush? Okay.
He's a...
Because of blood.
I know I'm not red faced yet, but I will be, I'm sure.
My mouth is swollen.
It's hot. It's
My
real...
tongue
Hey, guys. It's really hot.
I'm really hot.
You should know this, too. You should know this, too.
You should know this too.
You and you
We're all
and you.
cameras.
It's hot.
It's worse once the chicken's gone.
Yeah. It
I
lingers.
still have chicken in my mouth.
It gets a lot hotter once the chicken's gone somehow.
Guys, the chicken is hot, and you should know this, too.
You should know this too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh god, the chicken's gone.
I don't think I want another one this year.
I will be the first to break. It's nobody's surprise. I'm getting water.
It didn't taste as bad as I thought it would.
No, I think it tastes better.
The problem, if I were to have to describe it, is that it's like, nobody's making me do this.
I know. We're doing it for the viewers, Ben.
We're doing it for
doing it for the community.
But like, there's no way to escape.
Yeah, no, we have to do it.
The next morning.
It's tradition, Ben. Some people wake up on Thanksgiving morning and this is all they have.
All they have.
And a really big turkey.
Right.
And like all their friends and family.
And all of that.
But this too.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
you're welcome.
Ooh, it smells good.
Does it?
I'll give you that. Oh, my mouth is immediately salivating. Yeah. You want to give it a smell?
Let me give it a woof. Whew. Whew, there's like a second little like a second take there.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like oh, it kind of smells Tabasco-y, and then it's like, why do I taste it in my throat?
Oh God, just the smell is killing Ben. Did you find it? No.
Books down. It makes such a microwave noise.
Did you get it?
I don't know. I feel like okay, all right, you ready? 3.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry. I'm freaking out, man.
I know. Okay, the name of the book there.
I like read it, forgot it, wrote half of it, forgot the end of it.
Open book tests will be like that.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to retain it, you can look right at the book, the page.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I said modern magical marvels.
I said study of recent developments in wizard kind.
It's not exactly recent, is he?
What?
What deadline did Voldemort give to the defenders of Hogwarts to bring Potter to him?
Oh no, now I'm gonna feel really dumb.
Okay.
I gotta think about this one.
Well, I said it out loud earlier, so... Harry, you have until... midnight. Either I was correct then, or I was just wrong and misinformed. Like, oh no.
Like I'm looking for a time.
A time. Okay.
A time.
This question was submitted by Irish royalty. During his Horcrux conversation with Tom Riddle, Slughorn is described as shaking his head like this mosquito-bothered animal.
Okay. What is a horse?
That is incorrect.
No.
Did you lose points for getting it wrong?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you have a thing, or are you passing, Ben?
I'm passing. I choose to not participate.
Wow. Okay.
Me with drugs. Sorry. No one else thought that was funny.
You're good.
Alrighty, and now introducing the newest member of our team, Isabel, to come read the next 5 questions.
I'm sure we added a clap track.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like celebrations.
We'll make sure it gets in there.
Confetti and all the rest. Yeah, shout out to Isabel, who is now one of the new editors here at Super Carlin Brothers. You've already seen her work. She's doing swimmingly.
Oh, thanks, guys. I just try to keep swimming.
What color is your tongue, Ben?
My tongue?
Yeah, what color is your tongue?
Pink? Right?
Yeah.
Tongues are pink?
Yeah.
I'll put the hex code on screen.
Okay. Fun fact about me is I think I have a truly hideous tongue. I'm like, people like do the photo where they're like, and I'm like,
you don't think you're on WikiTongue?
I know I'm not on WikiTongue. Like Snape secretly actually has like all of his headquarters down like the dungeons area because it's also where the loading dock is.
Right.
It's just like Snape's out there like waving like the truck driver and
You got like the orange
beep,
vest.
Beep,
Yeah.
beep, stop.
Back it up. Right there.
Classic Snape.
Classic Snape.
That guy can direct traffic.
He's just logistics, man.
He is.
He's that
Yeah,
there.
I like the blaze orange, like reflective.
Absolutely. He's got the hard hat on.
Right. Yeah.
Safety bashed. Okay. Do you have an answer?
Yeah, nothing to it but to do it.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
4%.
3%.
It is 3%.
Golly, no!
Woo! I will do it with you. But holy cow.
1% off.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, that was what he said as he did it. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get one. Go Voldemort.
Voldemort's nothing but whimsy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Right. Tortilla slap.
This is a great one. This is my second favorite one.
This is Ben's favorite one.
This is submitted by Vote On by patrons. The losing brother must fill their mouth with water and be slapped in their face with a tortilla by the other brother. Yay!
Oh boy, I'm involved. All right. All right, here we can get a nice little. Yeah, right. All right. This is. The wheel is almost in the way.
You could always left-hand
Gotta
it.
get some. That'll be worse for sure. Can I get some? Can I stand? Sorry, they made me do it. I wanna.
Success!
How'd we do? Did it hurt? I don't think I had a very good.
You can swallow water now if you want. There you go.
2 swallows of water.
There you go.
Oh.
No problem. You got it?
No!
No?
I know. I try to imagine what that would be like in like a Muggle classroom, where it would be like, let's see what you make of them. And like a sheet comes off, and it's just like a tub of like mice. And
Right.
Like and the teacher just dumps the mice in the room, and it's
you're
like
mice.
It's like, well, I'm not afraid of mice, but they are now.
They're now
everywhere.
I don't want to touch them.
Yeah, it's like we're not getting them all back.
Tarantulas.
Yeah,
Freshly caught African tarantulas.
Lucius hair mop floored with us.
Good reach.
Thanks.
What?
Yeah, thanks.
Tell it to the cleaning lady on Monday.
What?
Lucius's hair floor. No, I went the same way again.
She dusts.
Anyway, I was trying to think of a mop with Lucius's hair on the bottom of it.
Upon which we were being mopped with.
Yes, precisely.
Lucius is mopping the floor with his hair. I don't know.
With his hair.
With his own hair. He lays on the ground and just like.
That's his real punch.
Can we do like Dobby at Malfoy Manor? I'm wiping the floor with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, you going heavy.
But I'm talking about heavy bike, sir. This is heavy bike.
Oh my.
Look at that. What a dab. Wow. All right. Here we go.
The nerves just like went from like pre-existing nerves to like a new level of nerves
I feel like
I didn't know existed.
I feel like I'm in the clear. My mouth is still like a comfortable hot. Yeah.
Well, cheers.
All right. Oh, for God's sakes. Here we go. Ugh. Got chipmunk in it, you know? On the side.
It's very tobacco-y.
Yes, it is.
I may have been a little too cavalier.
little generous pour there.
Okay. Honestly, second one, not as bad yet. I'm gonna be honest. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? There comes the cow. You want to spin?
I'll spin. I'll spin.
All right, give us a spin.
Yeah, no problem. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Spin on Quizabel's choice.
Oh! I've never done this.
Jay, obviously, if it's not 11, it's 7. If it's not 7, it's 12. And if it's not 12, it's 13. If it's not 13, it's not 49. If it's not 49, it's 3.
Obviously.
Obviously.
We have a convention for this.
It's a magic number, Jay.
Right. It's a magic number. Oh, wait.
3 is like a magic number.
Yeah.
3 is a magic number. Where's that from? That's
School of Rock and Curious George.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. By
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson. Do you remember when somebody gave you this particular CD?
I do remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got really into Jack Johnson for like that Curious George era.
Look, the Curious George soundtrack goes way harder than it needs to.
Yes.
Okay. It is really good.
Yeah.
And like, I would revisit that movie because The soundtrack is so good, and Will Ferrell is the man in the yellow hat.
Is he really?
Yes. Wow.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
I have like Vince Vaughn in my head. I don't know why.
Okay. Yeah.
The man loves to be in like a childhood adaptation type situation, doesn't he?
I guess so.
Because he's in Barbie, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's in the Lego Movie.
Yeah.
He's in Curious George.
Yeah.
Old School.
Not really a childhood thing.
Elf.
Yeah, you know, everybody's favorite bedtime story character, Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
We're going streaking!
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Harry Potter was like one of those books where each chapter was from the point of view of a different character?
That'd be so different.
Draco awoke on the morning of the first task, where he then placed his bedazzled slippers upon his feet.
On his feet.
So they can all see how beautiful you are right down to your toes.
Pinned upon his Potter Stinks badge. He'd sold about 100 of them the last day and was extremely proud of them.
Yes. And he was planning to use the proceeds to purchase
a bedazzled shower. This is number 1.
This is what it would be like to be on the last dab.
Yeah, with no warm-up, just straight to the end. Should I ask you some really deep personal questions that you're surprised I came up with?
Please do.
What do you think was the most impactful moment of your childhood?
You did your research.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm impressed. I don't know how you found that. But there was the speech contest.
What was Harry eating when Professor Quirrell came sprinting into the Halloween feast, warning about a...
In the dungeon! Turn around in the dungeon!
Thought you ought to know. Thought you ought to know.
That can only be one thing.
And you must draw it.
This is terrible. This is the worst. This should be so easy to draw. And yet...
See, what you gotta do is you gotta make the shape, and then make some extra shapes to refine that shape.
How hard is it to draw chicken wings?
And then
noshing on
add a
some
couple
chicken
details
wings.
and boom, now you've got a masterpiece.
There you go.
And that's the entire process.
That's how you do it. It's B.
No!
It cannot be frog spawn. How could you be boiled in that? Ethan fell off the couch.
Oh my god.
Everyone's dying.
Ben, you haven't done this good in so long.
Don't say it. Frog spawn's like mushrooms, isn't it?
Frog spawn is
no.
Is it like eggs?
I think
it's like eggs. You're right. It's eggs. How could you be boiled in that?
It would be gross.
It'd be gross.
You thought it was hot oil?
That's so
oil.
normal.
I spelled it ool.
Hot oil.
O-O-L.
Like
Okay.
eels.
Alex,
We're on a game show.
Exactly.
We're on a game show. Hey, where do you think is the best place to put your button?
I think it doesn't matter.
You think it doesn't matter?
I mean, wherever's most comfortable for you. Ideally, where my brain goes is that it's pointed so directly at the camera that you can't see the sides at all. I have to answer. Who is me?
Oh, dang it, he knew.
Who is me?
Who am I? You know who's good at this? Lockhart.
But I don't talk about that.
I gather you here today to jeopardize,
What are we jeopardizing?
hypothetically, your point totals. Because it's the first quiz of the year.
Hey, brother, and welcome everybody to Wizard Jeopardy.
Is that what we're calling it?
I think.
It was no better. We just left it. We were like, hey, we should do Wizard Jeopardy, and we never made it any further than that.
I was like, I'm gonna make an executive decision in the middle of the intro.
You know,
no one will question me.
Joke's on you.
Joke's
This is
on
Jeopardy. Get it? Because
I get it.
It's the questions.
Right. I
Everybody
get it.
questions everything.
Yes.
What is this game? Why did we call it Wizard Jeopardy? Find out.
Who is the first character
to describe Snape as being bat-like?
Bat-like. I mean, to me... that makes sense to me. The fact that we call it out makes it sound like it would then be like, can you believe?
Can you, of all people.
Right. It's Rufus Scrimgeour. I remember him. 6 books. Like, it doesn't need, you think it happens all the time, but it's like 6 books in before it ever comes up.
It's the Minister for Magic being like, you know your old potions teacher. The one that looks kind of like a bat.
Kind of like a bat. I really liked the thumbnail for this one.
It is a cool thumbnail.
It had like a blood spatter on it and a bat.
Yeah,
and
it was a good
Snape.
one.
Yeah.
I'm a bat.
I'm a bat.
I'm a bat. I'm a bat. You got it? Something?
I'm thinking.
Amusing. If I make bat sounds, will that help?
It could.
But see, here's the other thing, is that this is the same book when indeed Florian Fortescue is helping him write an essay.
He's helping him with this essay.
With this one.
Yes, it's not the Goblin Rebellion essay, it's the Witch Burning essay.
Oh, do we always get this wrong?
They have been screaming for months about this.
No way.
Months and months and months. Apparently, the Florian Fortescue joke has been wrong the entire time.
No!
Because Florian Fortescue is helping Harry with his Witch Burning essay, not his Goblin Rebellion essay. He writes the Goblin Rebellion essay in the 4th book, I believe.
Wow, that is dumb on our part, first of all.
Yeah, all I'm hoping for is that it works once.
We only get 2 stabs at that apple.
Yeah, well, you know, apples don't need to be stabbed often.
That's true. That's true.
You can read, you know, if you open up to page 532 to 533, where I wrote weird flex, but okay, LOL, just kidding, good fun. Actual note on this page, right here. Don't know why.
Let's see what note I wrote on this page. It says 200. And interesting.
That was riveting.
That was such a bad example.
Try again.
Okay.
Interesting.
Weak? So open them. Mixed with fraud.
I thought this said fart, and then I was like, oh no, it says fair. And then I thought it said fart here, and that says fraud.
It says fraud. Did Ginny say this in year 2? Her year 1? Foreshadowing.
Or does it say fart shadowing?
Fart shadowing. Apparently any word that starts with F.
What would a fart shadow be?
It's like that little green thing that you see in the cartoons.
Oh, okay.
I feel like sometimes if you're like, you know, like when you look at a heater, sometimes there's like a little blurry.
Yeah.
A little blurry. Sometimes you can like sometimes if you have a fire, you can see the little blurry in the shadow on the ground.
Oh.
Right, that's like that's a fart shadow.
So if you have a fart shadow,
yeah,
then it's like it was
hot. It was like after Goblet of Fire quiz day, you know what I'm saying?
Full circle.
Woo! Ready?
Oh, no. Okay.
We're getting there.
You both landed on this anyway?
We're both on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was originally I was going to make you both do it anyway. You guys have to do a butterbeer chug race.
A butterbeer chug race? That's not that bad.
Ben with his sock hands.
It has to do a sock chug.
They're not. I'm not all of them.
I will award 1 special year-end Ethan point to the winner.
Oh, year-end Ethan point goes to the winner.
Does it count for anything? Who knows?
Okay.
Who's to say?
Y'all never watched the 12-hour-long video anyway. Not y'all the patrons, y'all the you two.
Y'all I was gonna say I feel like people watch it.
Oh no, lots of people watch it. I meant YouTube specifically, because you lived it.
Yeah, we lived it.
Okay, so this
we
is
lived the Star Wars, Ted.
We lived the Star Wars. This is what we said was the best. Is this beer?
No, it's for all ages.
Excellent.
He said, "Is this beer?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Okay, so first to finish.
First to finish.
All right.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Oh man, I thought Ben had it.
I did too.
We're going. Nothing else, just taking really big gulps.
Ben, that was so impressive.
That
You
was-
didn't come up for air one time.
Yeah, that was the cleanest
was
chug
great.
I've ever seen.
Good continuous breathing. The cinnamon really opens you up.
That's it.
I tell you. Woo! Hey, brother, and welcome everyone to the fluffiest Hufflepuff quiz on the internet.
The fluffiest.
Yeah, no, I always say ultimate or hardest, but we're just toughing some pluffs over here.
Would you say that you committed so hard to fluffiest that the title of this video has the word fluffiest in it?
Well, it almost has to now.
I think we're pretty firmly committed.
Yeah, the fluffiest Hufflepuff quiz ever.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of comforted.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know.
Yeah,
It feels like the Gryffindor common room always seems like such a cozy place, but like, you know, if they went...
It's squashy, okay?
It's a squashy place, but I feel like if you went down to like the Hufflepuff common room, it would be like what's even squashier?
The fluffy.
Fluffy. It's like fluff.
It's like you
That's
sit
the
down.
difference.
You sit down, like feathers kind of come out, but like not in a bad way.
But not in a bad way, right? They're just
it's-
sort of magical, so they don't like land or get on you. They just go poof, and then they disappear.
And they disappear.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes.
And it smells like honey.
Oh.
Is like a 2-part answer or like 2 parts?
This is a bottom 5 handwriting day for Ben Carlin. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, almost just. Did you see that? I like. Let's see that in an instant replay.
Oh wait. I'm gonna add this just for.
Throw back to the time that Ben just like launched the iPad. Really good slow mo.
Thank you.
There you go.
Aiden Lane.
I'm here for it.
The whole "there's no Americans Harry Potter" thing is a lie.
It's a lie.
It's
But
a
we
lie.
won't hear you for it because you'll have no speaking roles.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it'll be iconic.
Give us your best lolling about whilst being carried into the thing.
Okay, hold on. Here, pretend to support me.
Okay.
Get back here.
Yeah. So here's the scene. Let me set the scene for
Right,
you.
yeah.
Aiden Lynch has just won the Quidditch World Cup by losing.
Right.
So he ran into the ground. So
Yeah.
Jay is Aiden Lynch. I am his teammate who is
supporting me.
What's his name? Quigley?
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
So,
right.
yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah, we got it. Yeah, he's
We win.
No big deal. Yeah, we won. Yep. All right, hang on, big guy. Hang on. Yeah, here we go.
I was out the snitch.
Nope. Well, Crumb caught the snitch. Crumb caught the snitch.
Ireland.
You did not do your job. We did very well. Anyway, my name's Moran. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Yes!
Quiz about
Wow, we got all 3 of them. I can't believe it.
That's awesome. Oh, that makes me happy.
Oh, boy.
Okay, mine is that you're gonna do Chubby Bunny.
This question was submitted by the Hufflepuff Pancake Chef.
The Hufflepuff Pancake
The
Chef?
Hufflepuff Pancake Chef. I don't know why that's so hard to say.
Hufflepuff Pancake Chef.
I think he knows the Muffin Man.
Probably.
He lives on Drury Lane.
Isabel's only comment from this whole thing is going to be a very quiet, the Muffin Man.
She's married to the Muffin Man!
Muffin Man! The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin Man.
How many times does Dumbledore click the Deluminator when he puts out the lights
Son of a.
on Privet Drive
Okay.
the night
I'm not gonna be
the
able
night
to-
he drops off Harry?
Not gonna be able to. Oh, but is it like?
No!
It's because does he say like?
Remember, this is in the books.
I know.
In the books.
In the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Does it like this and then it says that? Because that would change it. That'd be. Okay. I'm changing it, Ben. I'm gonna go like there. Ready? Get rid of it.
Some of these and some of these.
Okay, I have an answer.
Oh, shoes.
Shoes on a cracker.
That's it.
That's the what he's thinking of.
Yep.
Because I think it says this plus that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
That's what he's thinking.
That's what you got it. You guys can see it. They don't. They don't know what I'm thinking, but you do.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Ben's
ready?
stalling. You got it? You have an answer?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
14.
Oh my gosh, I said 5.
It is 12.
I want to know what the actual wording is.
The wording is he like clicks it once, he clicks it twice, he clicked it 12 times. So it's like 12 times total,
Yeah.
including the first 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I thought it was clicked it once, clicked it twice, clicked it a dozen more times.
Yeah, no,
It's
it
not
says
more, it's just like total.
it just says he clicked it 12 times.
I can
Yeah,
double check this one.
I can
Okay.
back this up.
to
Yeah,
make sure.
because I know we love to do this because
It's pretty good though,
yeah,
right?
no, definitely. Yeah.
So far, so good. We can only have to eat 13. You know? That's all we got.
We can only have to eat 13.
That's it.
You are really good at Jay. You're comforting me right now.
I'm
You
doing
are-
my best.
You've reached inside of yourself and found your older brother bones.
Yeah.
And you have hoisted them somewhere.
I've hoisted my own bones.
I wasn't sure if I was going to say you've hoisted your bones, like, in my general direction, because that doesn't seem like the way that
I don't want to like
bones
throw
work.
my bones at you.
Right, no, keep your bones in you.
So-
Gymnastics is like interesting to me because I don't think of gymnastics as like an action so much as like a
skill set.
genre.
Yeah.
Like so it's like you wouldn't be like, I went in swimming pooled.
I always imagine he was doing like back handsprings and stuff.
Yes,
like the
I
vests.
agree. Yeah, like or cartwheels or something.
I swimming pooled.
I swimming
I
pooled.
swam.
Yeah.
What did you guys do today? We just like gymnasticked.
Yeah, we did gymnastics.
We gymnastied, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's not because your drawings and details
I can't wait to see. I love when we draw stuff.
I know what it is.
Okay, good. Good.
I think.
I think.
Hear that? You're really bad at drawing.
Oh, I am really bad at drawing. Yes.
No.
Really bad.
Really. Boom.
I think you guys are both better at drawing than you think you are.
That's coming from a proper artist.
Yeah.
That must mean something.
This is really bad. Okay, anyway.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It's baked potato.
He looks like a unicorn.
He's very excited.
He's like, let's go.
I really thought the opening of the baked potato was his mouth and like
I
the
know.
butter
What
piece was
is
like his
happening?
tongue.
This
He's got
is
a
his
tiny little
right
mouth
here,
and a nose.
Right there. That's
He's
his
so
mouth.
happy.
That's his nose. This is his butter melting on the baked potato.
Yeah.
This is his fork and his knife.
Sure.
I also drew a fork and knife.
But we also have this lovely timer that we are going to be setting. This is how it works. Ready? It's on 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Now it's going. Boom. Now it's not.
Maybe you should tip it this way so we face the yellow little black block. You know, like this. Oh, terrible. You're showing the innards.
You can't do that because that's only 10 seconds.
Oh, that's only on 10 seconds. Oh, so you have to do it like this?
Yeah.
Wait, does that work?
That worked.
But then
we're showing them 10.
But then,
See?
well, you know what? They're gonna have to see the innards.
You're just gonna have to see the butt of the timer right there.
Not until later, though.
Not until later. That's after dark. I don't know why I said that. One of us gets like every question right, or gets to the end and someone just like craps out at like
7
6 questions or something.
6? Why would you say 6?
I don't know.
Do you know something about question 6?
I know nothing about any.
Am
of
I
the
going to be out on
questions.
question 6?
No, I think you'll make it. I think we'll hopefully get past 6.
There's a piece of molten like spoons that was turned into liquid metal that is now existing in the center of my chest.
You got molten spoons in there?
I got molten spoons in there.
Trying to make it more fun for you, you know?
Oh wow.
Oh,
okay.
I ended up getting. I thought this was a smaller one, but it's not.
Oh yeah, careful of the...
You just damaged the disillusionment charm that we had on how this plate situation works, which is certainly precarious. I think mine might be bigger.
I don't know.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, immediately hot.
That's like instant heat.
I can hear the like sound effect that we use on this.
I can't tell if my face is sweating already out of nerves or heat.
I'm so dry.
Oh,
you say it's so dry, the wing.
I can't swallow it.
Oh no.
Like, keep chewing. Oh,
There you go.
The
First
swallow
hiccup.
really hurts. Whew. Okay. Hiccups are here. We knew they would. It's okay. See, you're still chewing. Whew. Oh, man.
You did. You made it through the first swing. Ben might die.
It is getting bad fast.
Oh no.
All right, question 3, let's go. Our only indication that she even has one in the book, I think, is that
they left.
She has to run back to go get it. Yeah.
Go back and get it.
What
If only the woodpecker sang.
You must carry Tom Marvel over hill up the mountain and sing while I drink, so I can get strong too.
Then Arthur's at home writing in this book all the time. It's like trying to get him to go to
He
Hogwarts,
finds
and he's like, no, I'm not a student anymore.
Yeah.
Those are my kids. I like muggle faces.
Like, Arthur, you could be great, you know.
Arthur's like literally drawing wiring diagrams into Riddle's diary, and Riddle is like, stop it!
Putting
I
notes.
don't care what works!
Show some pure blood.
Do you think people are gonna think I have spray
It's
tan?
the only dance.
Have a what?
A spray tan.
Oh, you got a real tan, right?
I have a real tan.
I assume you got a
Did
real
you
tan
get
'cause
also
you were
get a
at
spray
the
tan
beach.
in addition to the real tan? Well, then no.
Then, yeah,
You
no,
went to
you're
the
good.
beach.
Yeah, but do they know that?
I think so. You talked
We'll
about it
tell
on the
them.
pod.
We'll tell them.
We'll tell them.
Yeah, we'll tell
All
them.
right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, brother! Nice spray tan.
No! Real tan! I just got back from the beach.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Thanks for noticing. Why are you inking? The beach. The beach. Suntan City.
Suntan City, the beach.
There's gotta be a beach. Be a beach out there somewhere.
Oh, there's a
named-
beach out there. Some beach.
Find your beach, cat!
Where's Blake Shelton when we need him?
Question 6 was submitted by Abby. You know, this is one of the easier ones on here.
Oh boy.
When Hermione goes to stand watch outside the staff room, which exam question does Ron teasingly say she should pretend to be asking Professor Flitwick about?
Okay, let's see. This is...
I was kidding about it being one of the easier ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with D, Snowy Owl, final answer.
That's something I wouldn't question ever, but you asking, is that your final question? It's like, is it? Should I second guess myself? Do I always? I do. So, but yes, Snowy Owl.
D, Snowy Owl is correct. That is correct.
Here we go.
Hey Ben, you should land on Quizabel's choice.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what's it gonna be?
That was a great spin.
Very good spin.
The suspense.
Moving. What? Kangaroo Cat's choice. Uh-oh.
Boy!
Do you want to read it?
Oh.
You go over there. It's yours.
Yeah, Cat's choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I had asked if you were wearing socks today was because you have to take the socks off of your feet and wear them on your hands for the remainder of the quiz.
For the remainder of the quiz?
Yep. Sock hands!
Sock hands!
Sock hands!
All right.
Hey, you know what's great, guys? That wasn't Dobby.
That wasn't... What is Dobby?
What did Ron's letter say the mutant skeletons in Egyptian tombs had grown?
They had grown?
They had grown.
You know?
I think so, yeah.
Mutants?
I think so, Brian.
I think so. Mutant skeletons in the Egyptian tombs had grown...
Asparagus.
What's that?
They grow in the dark. They're white, but you can eat them.
They grow in the dark.
Yeah.
That's funny because it's like glow in the dark.
It's like grow in the dark. Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You know how mutant skeletons love gardening because they need food.
What book was Ginny... Whoa. Hello. What book was Ginny mending with Spello tape?
That's it?
That's yeah, okay. What book was Ginevra mending with some Spello tape?
Some spello tape.
It was not the Bible.
Didn't think so. I think it's...
Don't forget, Jay, you still have your book opening.
Thank you for your name in a couple of fire.
You do. You could use it.
I am guessing.
All right, ready?
I feel okay about it. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1,000 magical herbs and fungi!
It is 1,000 magical herbs and fungi.
Oh! Dude!
Should we hug?
Hug it out. We did it.
Oh
We
my
did it.
gosh.
Oh, I did not feel good.
What? What do you think Dobby's Patronus would be? Answer, a sock.
A sock?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just like,
It's just hairy.
It's his only happy memory.
Patronum. And it's like,
The Dementors are like, ah! 2319!
I don't want to spoil anything preemptively, but I'm going to win today.
Oh, okay. Thoughts shired.
I have this like methodology where like whenever she asks a question, whatever sidewalk, I always assume it's a sidewalk.
Okay.
That she's on.
Yeah.
She like pauses and stares up into the sky and is like, and like issues the information through the brain cloud.
Yeah.
Like a prophecy.
Which is a real cloud.
Okay.
And then that cloud has to migrate from wherever it is.
I see.
Rain on the sky above me, and if I drink 7 droplets of that rain, then I could remember the answer.
So rather than like owl post, you guys have like cloud post.
Yes.
I got it.
You've understood perfectly.
Cool.
What happens if you drink more than 7 drops? You second guess yourself?
That would be too much information. Yeah, that would be a problem. I would be.
I love the idea of cloud mail.
Yeah,
that is so fun.
You could even still call it like
Till I
head
introduce
wig.
you guys to email.
You know, because clouds kind of look like wigs.
Wizards can teleport, and then we end with me and Ben singing as much of the Black Eyed Peas as we can remember.
I got a feeling.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. That's it. All I got.
The next line is literally the same.
It's the same line.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Nice tonight. Let's turn it up. Oh, I got my money. I knew it, but the stars. They say
the stars tell me not to. Sorry,
not
guys.
to, yeah.
I'm taking off Friday.
Yeah.
The stars.
Stars.
Sorry,
What are you gonna do?
Can't help it.
They're doing what they're doing. and
Mars is bright.
Mercury's in retrograde, maybe, probably, possibly.
Saturn.
Yeah.
Something about Saturn. Question number 9. This one's easy since it's open book. List Avogadro's number to 8 decimal places.
What?
I'm kidding. That's a chemistry problem.
I'm really glad that both of us were like, that's not a thing in this book.
It's 6.022144067 times 10 to the 23rd power.
Wow, I wouldn't have had that with like every guess.
Super Carlin Brothers. Super Carlin Brothers. Trivia show. It's a trivia show. Hello, I'm Dan Fogler. I'm going to read this question. This question was submitted by Tara Walker. Tara Walker! What fantastic beasts did Jacob feed inside Newt's suitcase? Think it over. Think it over.
Oh my god.
Super Carlin Brothers.
Oh my god. Amazing. So fun fact, when Crimes of Grindelwald was coming out, me and Ben got to go to New York City and meet a bunch of the cast, including Dan Fogler. However, when we actually were talking to him, Ben was suffering like one of the worst migraines of his life.
I mean, I was just like pale as a sheet. Sweat, dripping down everything.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm speaking to Dan Fogler right now. And all I could think is I was like, I'm going to throw up on his shoes.
No,
right.
no.
And so we go over, and I would say in general, I'm not horrible at talking.
No,
to people.
I was like, this is you're like I was like, here you go, Ben. Let's get this conversation going. This is like your superpower.
I know.
Ben stutters out a question. He gives us like a 10-word answer. It's like, I'm gonna go refill my drink, which was still full.
Yeah. He absolutely was just like, hey, you guys are kind of.
He was like, well. And then we went back to the hotel room and Ben slept it off, and it was fine.
And then I recovered. But to be clear, he wasn't being rude. I was being weird. Yeah. Anyway, to answer Dan's question, I think this is right.
This is right.
1, 2, 3.
Mooncalves.
Mooncalves.
Okay, we said the same thing. Let's see if we're right.
The answer? Mooncalves.
Yes!
Beep, 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 beep.
I have 13% confidence.
Hey, it's not naught.
It's not.
Okay.
As I love it.
Okay.
He said not.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
They got it.
Yeah. It was so great. So what, when you went to bed last night, and you knew that this was going to happen today, did you think stomach acid thoughts? Did you try to send the little jelly beans of the internals of your existence down there to be like, men, prepare for duty?
We were on a Patreon call last night with some patrons.
With some patrons.
And so my mind was not with the wings.
Oh.
But I woke up this morning in blissful ignorance, and then Beth was walking downstairs, and I was literally like, it's the wing day.
Oh,
and
no.
she was like, oh no. And I was like, oh, I completely forgot.
So my situation, mildly similar,
Yeah.
where like Alice, I was gone this past weekend on a trip, and I got back and we've been busy the whole week. And Alice and I were so excited that tonight we're finally going to be able to hang out. And I tell her this morning, there's like sirens, and it
ominous.
feels right. Normally we skip those; they feel thematic, so I'm going to keep going. I was like, I have wings today, and she was like, tonight was our night.
It was our night. You're going to have another that's tonight. It's not even now.
It's
now
later.
will be painful. Later will be painful. You get it?
That's okay. That's for fun. We do it on purpose.
Yeah.
We subject ourselves to
We
this.
do it. It's for you guys.
Right. I literally this year, I was like, how hot is too hot? And then I was like 11 out of 10. That feels like that might be
like too hot.
I may have found too hot, and then I bought it, and now it's here, and what was I thinking?
My face is already sweating.
It says careful around the eyes.
Yeah, I can feel the sweat around my eyes, and my hands are starting to get palm. And like, it wasn't last year, I was like dreading it for like 3 days. So in a way, I'm like, let's just do it. I know I can do it. Like, will it hurt? Sure. But I can do it.
Will it hurt? Sure.
Will it hurt? Yeah.
Yeah.
When has that been a reason not to do something?
Precisely.
Right?
Yeah. So we do it.
I have an odd sense of I'm feeling an odd sense of like cool.
I know. I feel kind of calm.
Yeah.
And I even feel like
excuse me, guys. It's me, Bobby, the union mandated stalling officer. You guys are stalling.
Ah, dang it. Why do we let Bobby even in?
I don't even know.
He doesn't even
work
work
here.
here.
On that skateboard.
It serves Bobby right.
It does.
Yes. Hey, brother, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
So
okay. I got it.
Area. Oh my gosh.
2, 1.
Yes. Oh, I can't believe I found it.
Oh,
that was crazy.
Okay. So now, which question does Hermione tell Ron? Ron tell Hermione that she should ask Flitwick.
Ronald would like me to tell you that Seamus told him that Dean was told by Parvati that Hagrid's looking for you.
Is that right? Well, what?
Oh my god.
I'm so weird because I know I have it right, but I'm like afraid if we don't turn it around soon, the answer is going to change or something.
I know,
I'm like,
no. This happens every time we find like a good theory. We're like, someone's going to make it before we upload it. Like, these books are 20-something years old at this point in time, and it's like, but no, they're going to find it in the next hour.
Exactly.
Okay.
Note to self, start DMing Brett's thoughts, all of the script ideas.
Shout out to Brett. That guy's awesome. Okay, let's see. Which question would it be? It doesn't feel like they do enough magic to where it's going to be like something that they obviously are very good at. Are you?
He was just looking at you.
Oh, I'm so happy I found that one. I'm losing it. Missing the open book ones feels somehow worse.
It feels not somehow worse.
It definitely is.
This one is
because you had the option to find it.
This one is literally ungettable otherwise, though. Like,
okay.
In my opinion.
Even as I knew I was on the page and I was like in the middle of reading the sentence and I'm like, it's going to be at the end of this sentence. And I was like, read faster.
Yeah, right.
If you don't get to the end of this sentence.
Jay, you were done before the timer went off.
I don't even care.
Alright.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
14B.
14B is correct.
It's obvious, said Ron. You can pretend to be waiting for Professor Flitwick. He put on a high voice. Oh, Professor Flitwick, I'm so worried. I think I got question 14B wrong.
How could I be so stupid?
Well, now
There's no shot Ben guesses number followed by one letter.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm going to have to poll the audience here because I don't know that removing 2 of them is going to help me very much.
Okay. I will do my audience. So I just press this and it'll go live?
I think so.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are live because I am doing a new Jay vs. Ben style game show, and I need the ability to ask people of the interweb.
I have 60 seconds to get one answer out of you guys, so
I need your help desperately inside of this moment to answer a question. It is in the Hall of Prophecy.
On which shelf is the prophecy about Harry and Voldemort located?
What is the password to Dumbledore's office that McGonagall uses?
Okay. Something came to mind immediately. Oh, but it's in the movie.
In the movie.
That still only counts as one. Now I'm like, I can hear it in my brain, and I'm like, did I manufacture this sound? Or is it there from a memory source?
Is it there from a memory source, like a previously stored file?
Do you think, how would that work? How does like if you're in Inside Out, does like things you imagine also get stored in little memory orbs? Oh, right? I mean, like Bing Bong is walking around, but certainly like your imagination, you can remember things you imagined, right?
Yeah.
Those would be memories.
I'll tell you what, it would feel like when anxiety showed up, it would be like we got upgraded from like Microsoft Paint to like, you know, whatever program we're using here, Procreate.
Yeah.
And it would be like, we're going to make really beautiful illustrations of your worst nightmares.
Yeah.
And we'll store those forever.
I mean, anxiety does immediately go to the imagination department and have them start drawing stuff like an old animation studio.
It's like Pixar thought of everything.
I know. They are, you know what? They're 3 steps ahead of us.
They are. They are. They got there.
They got there.
They got there.
They got there.
Okay.
Alrighty. Oh, y'all haven't given an answer yet.
No.
Read the next question.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's think. It's not, because part of me is thinking this answer over here, which is this. But I'm pretty sure that this happens in Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, or is it this? Is it?
And then there's also a piece of me that's thinking this. No. That's not it. That's just a real candy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. I feel like I'm teeter-tottering. My brain is like, you made up one of these.
Okay, I have an answer. I don't feel good about it. I feel as bad as I think I would feel if I had to eat this. I just gave away that it's an edible.
You said candy earlier, so.
It's always candy.
You even said what specific kind of eating thing it was earlier.
I'm switching answers. I'm doing it.
Look. People who are in on the joke, half of the audience laughed because they got it.
It sounds like you think it's like a acid pop or something, or.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Makes it sound like it's not.
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
I said sherbet lemon.
Sherbet lemon.
Sherbet lemon.
It is sherbet lemon.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Acid Pops was one of the
drop, and I switched it, and you guys could watch my anxiety over it. And then we did it. We got it. What'd you say it was?
Cockroach clusters.
It's eventually cockroach clusters.
And then I put Acid Pops as my original guess because it's like, I'm pretty sure in one of his notes to Harry, he's like, by the way, I enjoy Acid Pops.
Yes.
And then Ron's like, he enjoys Acid Pops. He's like, it's the password.
It's the password. You'd know that if you had a relationship with Dumbledore like me.
If you were more important, like the chosen one, but instead you're the chosen second one.
Dumbledore left this for me. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, except that's real Neville. You're more like the chosen one, like assistant to the chosen one.
On his second.
Yeah.
What's the second do? I step in case you die.
Good for Ron.
Yeah.
Just immediately.
He's like, no big deal. We've barely known each other, and yes, I will die for you. Well, I guess you will die for me.
You will die for me.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Oh!
I mean, eventually,
You will die for him. At which point in time does that make Ron the chosen one very temporarily?
I feel like Neville's the one who kills Nagini, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway.
Ron punts the diadem.
He does.
In the movies.
In the movies. How many was that?
28.
Counted them myself.
3.
Can't cuss on this show. Cut that. Include it and then bleep him.
Okay. I don't think that's what he said.
Where's the swear jar?
I'll pretend to put this dollar in it.
No, that's my dollar.
For the sake of the joke.
What a great song.
Baby, can't you see? Is that the first line?
Yes. In your Voldemort's huge mistake video, what did you claim the basilisk meant to rip, tear, and kill?
What did it mean to?
Yeah.
Rip.
This feels like it was a joke.
I know.
It may have been.
Definitely make this joke all the time that it constantly says this and does nothing.
It does. It's like you've petrified your victims and then you leave them there. Chamber
Actually,
no sense.
I think I do remember this. Moaning Myrtle's diary. Makes so much more sense. I'm so mad at myself for not remembering that.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Rip.
But what is it comically mad at?
We're all out of moose tracks.
Start with everyone the basilisk does like and work backwards.
Tom Riddle.
That's it.
Who do we have next?
Salazar Slytherin.
So he has 2 buds.
2 buds in 1,000 years. Well.
Okay.
Theoretically ominous gaunt.
Yeah, the other gaunts who've come in there, you know.
Plumbing.
Mixed up the chamber.
It is funny when you think about the fact that it's under like the chambers, you know, like I need to visit the chambers.
Right.
You know, like a toilet.
Yeah, like the chamber pots.
The chamber pots.
Chamber of secrets.
I don't even have a guess.
Chamber pots of secrets.
Secret is poop.
Secret is poop, man.
That's always poop.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Spider webs.
As for all of that, you know, like ripping and tearing that the basilisk is always going on about, I have to imagine it's the spider webs inside of the pipes. You know, they're mortal enemies after all.
It is spiders and spider webs.
Yes, because he's swimming through the. He's having to rip the spider webs are in the sewer tunnels. It's like, rip. Kill.
That's how spiders are so scared.
It's like when you go through a spider web, you're like, we can't do that. He's just like, no.
So it's just Die Hard.
This I have my reasons for. Right there. I have reasons for that.
I'm guessing you think you know the book.
I think I know the book.
This is the worst drawn arrow of all time. Oh my god, I'm just erasing it.
That's a big claim, man.
The worst
drawn arrow of all time.
Yes.
All time.
Yeah. Of all time. We're not going to be able to see it now because I erased it. But maybe when you're editing it, you can like go back and be like, this was the claim.
Put it on a t-shirt.
A lot of people do arrow tattoos. So like, you know, maybe just put it like right here. Yeah. If I sit really still, is it easy?
It wouldn't even be, it wouldn't though. It'd be like.
So here's the t-shirts. It's Jay's really poorly drawn arrow, and it's pointing like in some random direction, but the shirt says, I'm with the guy who can't draw arrows, but it's pointed like down to the ground.
Yeah,
like,
that's it. What does Ron get Harry for Christmas?
What does Ron get Harry for Christmas?
In
what
Goblet of Fire.
Does Ron get Harry for Christmas?
Okay.
what does Ron get Harry for Christmas? What does he get his best friend?
Ron gets Harry.
Yeah.
Not Harry gets Ron.
What does Ron get Harry for Christmas?
Okay.
I have an answer. Does
Ron get Harrier at Christmas?
I have an answer.
I feel like I'm starting to cool off a little. The Skullfire has retreated. For the most part.
Skullfire is a great, just word that you just came up with now.
Yes, the Skullfire.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The burps are still here.
Let's hope you're right about this question.
Yeah, exactly. Let's hope I am right about it.
You have a timer.
What?
You're right. Let's go ahead and do that.
How do we get Ron What would Ron get Harry for Christmas? Ron.
He's got a gun.
It's not a gun.
Okay.
It's not a gun. Ron, remember when Ron got Harry a Colt 45?
Right.
You know?
Harry, we're doing lessons on weapons this semester.
Yeah, we're doing it. Oh, that's
okay.
pencils down, my man.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1.
It's flying with the cannons.
Chocolate.
I don't know if I'm right.
It is dung bombs.
Dung? What kind of crap gift is that?
Literally crap.
What kind?
Jay,
It is crap.
yeah.
Dang it. Foiled again.
You want to know what's funny is that he actually is reading Flying with the Cannons at the beginning of the book. I think it's like left open.
Yeah. Oh, is that a year 3?
It might be a year
Kind of
3
gift.
type of gift. Yeah.
Well, dung bombs, y'all. That's what these taste like.
Oh, you're right.
One of these books. We have to do it. I was like, Jay,
where are you going? Where are you going, bro? Okay, I've got like a real. This is like a real McDonald's shaped nugget. You know? What'd you
Did
say?
somebody say
Death. Bye.
Dude, I am like, my ears are ringing. Like, I feel like I can't. It's not like as visible. What's happening internally hurts.
How are you? Look at that. Oh yeah.
I think you need to put saw side down on the old tongaroo.
That's what I'm doing every single time.
Oh.
I have a landing zone, man. They built like at this point. They're like waving. They got like airport engineers on my tongue. They're like right here,
right here.
Come on in. Air traffic control has given you clearance. Just like that.
Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues.
You have to do the lock armsy like
in the middle of the pouring rain.
Okay, yeah. You want to do this?
W's.
Ben's in like a
Panic.
just cancel Thanksgiving. It's out the door. I hope the Cowboys are losing.
All right, boys, what's been the best day you've had at SCB in the last year since we last did this quiz?
Oh,
like, what's the best thing that happened? Like,
I mean, broad answer is just the going on tour in general.
Yeah.
I would say that, but we've done that twice and in many places. I would say on the last one we went to in the Midwest, specifically St. Paul always stands out to me. That was where everyone was chanting, he got off. And like that crowd was electric. I mean, I've never seen such energy for our particular show, which is saying something.
Yeah.
So that always stood out to me. Then in Milwaukee, we did the show and we woke up the next morning. We went to this restaurant by chance because we were like, we got to do something in Milwaukee before we leave because we weren't there very long.
Right.
We went to this restaurant that was just because it was near the hotel.
We could just walk there.
That was it. That was all we had. And it ended up being the best breakfast of my life.
Yeah.
And all 5 of us ordered something different. And I think everyone had the same experience. I can't speak for them.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone
Shout out
agrees.
Uncle Wolfie's Breakfast Tavern on East Vine Street in Milwaukee.
Yes, Uncle Wolfie's. And then we got in the car. We drove to Chicago. And we went to Big Al's Italian Beef. Like, where the bear is based on.
We stood.
We ate some amazing beef sandwiches. And then
They took a road away from me while I was trying to drive down it.
we went to the Girl and the Goat
Yeah.
for dinner.
In Chicago.
Best food day of my life.
Yeah, and the Girl and the Goat, I feel like really was like such a celebration of like the team too, because like it is such a team effort to go and do these tours. And like when we meet other content creators and they find out that there are just 5 of us, there's Jay, me, Ethan, Kat, and Isabel. And like we do so much stuff, we produce so many things, and we do it with such a small crew, and everybody gets along, and we're such a tight-knit, like, people. And the tour, I think, has been, like, the solidifying force that I think is like really unified us all in this like great way. And so at the Girl and the Goat in particular, not only are we having this great day, but it's like a tapas style restaurant.
Love it.
And so the whole idea was that everybody ordered a protein and like a side item. And then we would all go through, we would all take a bite of every single plate that came out. And there was like something about that, like we weren't just sharing a meal, we were sharing like the same meal. And it was the best meal. And it was just like...
It was so good.
Yeah, it's like, that is a day, it is a dinner that I will remember forever.
And I feel like it is like an SCB memory.
Yes.
Specifically. Consequently, the worst meal I've had in the past year is right now.
Hey, Steven? Well, we...
What did he say? What?
Can you say that again?
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to get the number for the person who gave you your spray tan.
So, that's Hot Big Steve, you guys. In case anybody was wondering.
In your What If Harry Was in Slytherin video,
oh no,
what did the Bogart turn into for Crab and Goyle?
Oh no! Well, let me tell you what I don't remember. Whoa! Let me tell you, I don't think we've ever worked as hard on anything as we did Harry and Slytherin. What are Crab and Goyle's Bogarts? Because Harry would have class with the Slytherins, so that's what we would have been saying.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
Okay, I have a thought. I mean...
We're definitely making a joke.
Oh, for sure.
At this point, right? Like we're...
All of the wrong answers in here are pretty funny.
Okay.
So I mean, we're definitely making a joke on their expense. At their expense.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes... I feel like now I'm not being funny enough.
Yeah.
These are really... I'm going to read these when y'all are done, because these are really funny.
Okay, yeah.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Vegetables.
I said McGonagall.
Vegetables? It's not vegetables. This is fun. It means we get to see all of the Slytherins Bogarts, like Crab and Goyle, presumably see tables devoid of any food.
It's not vegetables. It is tables devoid of food.
This is close.
Kinda, yeah.
This is just empty tables.
It's very like Newt Scamander, like your greatest fear is
a desk job.
Desk job.
Okay.
The other answers were freshly cleaned clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Books without pictures. And Cornish pixies.
Cornish pixies.
I feel like I was pretty close.
You're not that far off.
Vegetables.
Guess what's on the other side? Anyone want to take a guess?
Vegetables?
No. Not vegetable.
I know. Here's the thing. Even if I remembered her, I only would have said 4 because I just didn't think Justin Finch Fletchley was there.
Yeah.
At least you had JFF. I couldn't remember. I can never remember Zachariah Smith.
Is it 2 words, Finch Fletchley, or is it just JF?
I think it's Finch-Fletchley.
Finch-Fletchley.
So how would you for his initials? Would you do JFF?
I personally would, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
JFF. Yeah. Jeff.
I bet his middle name is also Ernie. I don't know.
Yeah. Jeffrey Ernie Finch Fletchley.
Ernie, Ethan. Oh, Evan. I probably should have first.
Yes, Jeff. Yes, Jeff. We are so off the rails today.
This was quite an off the rails one.
Man, whoever was the actress that they portrayed Ariana Dumbledore for, that is like, they are getting some serious scream time out of us. Scream?
Yeah.
Scream. Did I say scream time?
Yeah. Scream time.
Ariana Dumbledore!
What did Mrs. Weasley embroider on the sweater she gave Harry for Christmas?
In which one?
Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, butternut squash on a Sunday sandwich.
What's a Sunday sandwich?
It sounds like ice cream and hot fudge and peanuts between bread with squash.
Has to have, but it also has to have bananas because Ben is the banana king.
Okay, we'll give it bananas and probably like 1 maraschino cherry.
Yes.
Just one.
Yeah. Singular.
You know what it doesn't have? Mail.
Mail?
No post on Sundays.
Great one.
What book year is this in?
Half-Blood Prince.
Half-Blood Prince. That's the 6th book in the series. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So that's good to know. That narrows it down. And so Mrs. Weasley gives Harry a sweater.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And on that sweater,
Yes, that.
doth embroidered
Mm-hmm.
an object.
You think she like hand knits the sweaters, or is this just like it's the day, it's December 23rd, wand, sweaters. Nailed it. Done.
Dunzo. Okay. I am inclined to believe that it is...
Because how long does it take to knit a sweater by hand?
A while.
A while?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, if you're really good at it, probably like, if you like did it the only thing you did that day, maybe you could do it in a day.
One full day.
Maybe if like you know what you're doing.
Right, and she's making minimum 8 of these a year.
Yes.
Right.
With embezzlement.
And embezzling money. How do you think the Weasleys are staying afloat?
Embellishments.
Laundering. Get it? Because it's clothes.
I get it. Yeah.
Good one, good one.
Thanks. Okay. I don't think this is right.
Okay.
But I know it's not that. And I think it's a different year that it's that. I think it's a different year that it's that. Okay. All right.
Okay. Let's see what you got there, bro.
3, 2, 1.
150 points. Harry catches the golden snitch.
It is a snitch.
Yeah!
I will give you a bonus point if you can tell me what the modifier is.
The modifier?
Yeah, I'll give you a point just like flat out. You guys got the point for the question. But
Yeah.
I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me what the modifier is.
Okay, I have a modifier.
I have a modifier.
Cool.
3, 2, 1.
A large golden snitch.
Jay got the modifier.
Oh,
it is a large golden snitch.
No! It is. What were the other chances?
There was a bunch of little golden snitches was another option. Just thinking about how spicy like the tiny drop was. I'm like, what is going on in your guys' mouths right now?
If you've ever sat next to a campfire,
cut the clip of Neville.
Imagine instead of sitting next to it, you were eating it. And then instead of eating it, you ate a lot of it.
Okay, I'm having an issue where
Jay's spice-induced drunkenness is my favorite thing.
It's alcohol.
I'm being reminded of
This is all you need.
Elemental, where he eats like the coal nuts.
See, he likes it.
Every time I come to his name, I'm like, it's like a split-second decision between if I'm going to say Lucius or Lucius.
Lucius.
What should I be saying? Because I think I've been saying Lucius.
I tend to say Lucius. What do you say, Brett?
I say Lucius.
Lucius. Oh.
Yeah, but I think that's because I'm pretentious.
That does sound like how Lucius would want to be.
Hey, you're a big flashcard guy?
Yeah.
Maybe you should make a flashcard for how many staircases are in
Probably.
Hogwarts. Although, you want to know the other one that I predict?
What?
Which room is Sirius being held in?
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
You know that?
Yeah.
Just off the top of your noggin?
Yeah. I do remember that one.
Oh, yeah. It's so specific.
Oh, do you mean like the window count?
Yeah.
What did Fudge transfigure the British Prime Minister's teacup into to prove magic was real in the Half-Blood Prince?
The teacup gets transfigured into... Magic!
Is that Fudge casting a spell?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
He's like, I forgot the incantation, so I'm just trying a bunch of stuff to see what works.
He's fudging it. You know?
Cheers to that one.
It'll turn into something.
It'll turn. I don't even know what it's going to be.
Doesn't really matter what.
Yeah.
That's true.
As long as it's not a teacup anymore.
Yeah.
It was a teacup, now it's trousers.
Yeah. The goldfish.
So it's a fish.
It's a fish.
It's a fish, exactly.
Trousers.
I once had a fish. Trousers.
That would be so if he just didn't know what it was going to be. Just was like,
Just a
suddenly
loose
just like a
fish.
flopping trout. He's like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. Sorry, let me fix that.
Aguamente.
Hold on.
See, now it's swimming.
It's hard to hit. It's a bit slippery.
It's a bit slippery. Also,
You don't have a rod.
salmon.
You have a net.
I'll fix this. Osseo salmon.
Slaps him in the
Thanks,
face.
Ted Tonks.
Yeah, right.
Picks it up. You know, Harry's aunt has a dress this color.
How many different things can we...
That's how Ted Tonks gets killed.
Yeah.
Because he says Harry's name out loud to throw shade at Petunia. You did the math wrong and got the right answer, Jay?
Correct.
Heck
I had
yeah.
the wrong... Okay,
Wow.
because I made the error that I was afraid I was going to make, but I got the year wrong by 1, so it worked out, which is hilarious. You know it?
Yes.
Oh, no!
Oh, you don't?
I don't think I do.
Oh. Okay. I put this on here because I think this is a joke in our office.
What?
Yeah!
You guys are leaving me out of... You guys are leaving me out of jokes.
I used the wrong hand.
It's a real Gemini moment.
Or you showing the blood pact?
Did you cut yourself? Oh my gosh. Have you ever considered being an actor? Real question.
I mean, it not never, but not like in a serious way.
So you don't want to be like Gary Oldman?
Well, I don't want to be like. Do you mean like portray Gary Oldman?
No, I mean he plays serious.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see. Not serious. I got it.
You got there.
You know, when they make the Gary Oldman biopic, they're going straight for me.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced biopic.
Biopic, indeed. You're
Yes.
right. The biopic. Okay. Where does Mrs. Weasley say Ginny's jumper is? This has got to be taking place at the Burrow.
It'd be wild if it was platform 9.
Mom, have you seen my jumper?
Mummy, have you seen my jumper?
You left it at the McDonald's after eating your hamburger.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
No! No!
Oh man!
No! Come on! How does it happen?
I don't even know if this is right, but I just sort of... Okay, I do... Okay. I don't remember.
Oh man!
Let's see.
Do you guys... Like, does anybody... My whole life.
I think I'm going to go with A.
I'm in such a ridiculous state of panic because I'm like, it's way too early to use a 50-50 right now. This would be ridiculous. But if I lose on question 6, like, the stakes have never been higher. I think it's A.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah.
That's correct. A is correct.
Woo!
Barnabas the bar meat.
Woo-hoo!
Okay, I got it. Think. What do you got? Are you playing like a finger harmonica over there?
Just one note, though.
I remember the scene. Clear as day. Vivid, even.
Jay has a devious look in his eyes.
Is it because it would be so hard to just like pull this out of like your snot?
I'll just tell you after we reveal.
Do you have a funny way of remembering it?
I absolutely do. Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also for other reasons.
Okay. So what kinds of things would you need? Like they need like a way to practice stuff.
Thing.
And therefore, like all I can think of is like dueling lessons, and they've got like the big stage, and it's like there's no way it's a stage.
It's not. Yeah. it's like Gilderoy Lockhart style.
Yeah.
Harry's like, I don't know the way to do it. I need a big stage thing here.
He needs like one of those cloaks to be like whoosh whoosh,
a cape.
Throw off into Cho Chang's arms.
This is all pretty obvious.
She's like,
yeah. That's exactly what she'd be like.
Okay,
Marietta would be like
Cedric, anyways.
Right.
Then she just drops it to go around Cedric.
No, Cedric's dead by then.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
She was with Cedric before.
Yeah.
He had to get the smell off.
Look at you knowing facts.
I know.
Wow.
I would be so good at these quizzes. Let me tell you what.
Let me tell you what. All
Just
right.
like how Star Wars is in the future.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Just like that.
Just like that. Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Whistle!
Whistle! Wait, were you laughing because Ben was like over there basically whistling?
Yes, he was doing that. He was like blowing a whistle.
My brain was like, Ben! Cabbage-shaped gnome head. I've never heard the people of the internet yelling at their screens more than doing this right now. Okay.
How much money did Fred and George famously bet Ludo Bagman at the Quidditch World Cup converted into Knuts, including Ludo's valuation of the fake wand? You may use a calculator.
Oh my gosh.
This is a fun little math budget one.
It is. I'm like, wait, which I know the two numbers, and I'm like, or is it that? Okay,
I'm hurting, y'all.
I think it's.
He said, I don't know, hang on.
Okay.
Just remember to ask you the easy questions.
It's a math problem,
Oh,
for
it is
sure.
a math problem.
It is a math problem.
Okay.
Because you got to do that, and then that, and all of that.
Because one. Holy butts! Is this right? Holy canuts! No one can carry this much around.
You are probably not wrong.
No.
We'll give you that.
That would be that times. Right? Is that times that? Gosh, I'm like the heat is really making the math feel very.
I figured.
Yeah. That seems right. This seems right. And then that plus that is that. So
I want it to end so bad.
I know.
Okay.
You're so close.
You, Ben.
And then it would just be.
Ethan's looking at me with a look of pure joy. I think Isabel's looking at me with a look of concern.
Okay. I think.
I just know it's my turn next, so.
Okay, I think I have an answer.
All right.
You
ready?
Man.
My hands feel like they have electricity going through them.
Yeah? Oh gosh. You have superpowers now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3.
Oh! No? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, there. Wow, I almost. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2.
21,144.
I am so insanely proud of you guys. That is correct.
No way! Yes!
That's it. Question 2.
I was not ready.
What was that?
Apparently not.
Quick, everybody throw their pen below.
Ben, do you think you can make that face?
That.
Who do you think can do it better on this mini J versus Ben battle?
You ready? Okay, mini J versus Ben for an honorary point?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you ready? Oh, hold on. I'm moving my way. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you move. Okay.
Left shoulder out.
Right, left shoulder, right hand.
Left shoulder, right hand. Are you ready?
Okay, you guys let us know down in the comments who won that one. But if you want to see us do a Jay versus Ben live, then you should come check us out on tour with our podcast Through the Griffin Door, because we're going through the Griffin tour.
Yeah, wow, look at you. It's like you're just like riffing right now. This is very impressive.
Thank you.
I would give you an honorary Ben point just on behalf of all those words you put so neatly together.
Kat, make sure you put that down for the year's final tally.
No, I don't. That's not exactly what I said. Ben points don't actually count for anything. I just wanted you to know you had one.
You guys heard it. Ben
you do it. You do with it whatever you will.
This question was submitted by Magic Beats. Like beats are healthful, not beats like musics.
DJ Quizmaster!
I'm putting Hello Dr. Dwight on the top because it's like a Dr. Dre reference and a Dwight from The Office reference.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's like
You know what? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, so I think.
What did the necklace Lavender got Ron as a Christmas present say?
Oh, is it this?
Oh no, it's not. It's like I wanted to say this.
You wanted to say this.
I wanted to say that, but it doesn't say that.
Nope.
I think it says like.
something very.
It's cloying.
Yes, it's cloying. It's like
cloying.
a bit. Yeah. Okay.
It's like if you were to eat like a spoonful of nothing but raw sugar, it'd be like, ugh. Or maybe not. When I was a kid, I used to eat like the little sugar packets. We would go to Famous Anthony's.
Like the Splenda packets?
You fully committed.
Yeah, I went for it. That scene goes on so long.
I know. It did in real time as well.
Yeah, that's what makes it funny.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
My sweetheart.
It is my sweetheart.
I caught it.
That was crazy.
Can we see that in an instant replay?
If you know my grandfather.
What is it?
Something.
Yeah. Do you know it?
Is that right? I have an idea in my head. Oh, but I don't think it's right.
Can we go multiple choice?
Okay.
It's been a hot second.
Okay.
Good question by Wesley.
Is it A, Lysander, B, Abraxas, C, Augustus, or D, Pete? You know, Pete Malfoy.
Pete Malfoy. He owns a bait and tackle shop down next to the pier.
We don't talk to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my great-grandson Draco's a wizard over there in Britain. I don't really know how that one happened. His father's kind of a bad egg.
Kind of a bad egg.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, man. I like a subplot, like, where if we had like a whole narrative about Lucius's brother or grandfather Pete, who's like
he's just like Florida man.
Yes.
Wrestles alligators.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't talk about him.
Literally, I was like, snitch, bludger number A.
Right. All right. Yeah.
Bludger number 1.
This is like I'm like making sure I don't miss obvious questions.
Quaffle.
3. Pick number 3, my lord.
4.
But it's 4.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Top dying. Or tiny little.
It just goes. At first I was like, it tastes kind of good.
I picked too big of a piece of chicken.
I kind of like it.
I think Cat has actual tears.
Oh man. You did it, Cat!
Is it crazy that I kind of like it?
I
What?
went back for a second dab.
Cat's going for Isabel going for the second dab!
It'll either be it'll just be either demoralizing.
I know. It's either just gonna be like
I feel like I can't be more than off by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Unless I also just did regular math wrong.
Okay. I think I know the important dates, if that helps.
I know the important dates, right? I can tell you all. It's like there should be no reason to get it wrong, right?
I'm in the same boat.
And yet I feel so not confident.
Okay. All right. We gonna do this on a count of 3?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
54.
55.
It is 54.
Yes! Okay. Okay.
Born.
That's why they're Voldemort's right-hand men, because Voldemort loves gobstones.
Yeah.
that's really what it comes down
Yeah,
to.
that's what it is.
Voldemort, like that's like his side hobby.
Yeah. He's gonna relax sometimes, you know?
Right, exactly. How else to cut loose other than
once he takes over the world, he's gonna have a lot of free time. Like, what's he doing then?
Right.
Where was Sirius being held, awaiting the Dementors in Prisoner of Azkaban?
Oh my gosh.
I will tell you this is specific.
Oh. So this is like...
Specific.
You know what they're looking for. And by they, I mean me, because I wrote the question, because Kat only wrote 14 questions. That's why it's submitted by the cold open.
I see. So this, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I get it. The cold open.
I realized after we started this quiz only has 14 questions. So
you
I just
did
shoved it in there
this
because you guys were talking about it.
Ben hits himself with a pen.
Okay, I'm gonna switch these numbers. Is there like a? Why do I feel like it's like this?
I feel like it's this. I feel like this is a bad way to describe it if you're trying to give someone instructions, but...
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I said 7th floor, 13 windows from the right.
Oh man, I said 6th floor, 4th window to the left of the north tower.
The answer is the 7th floor, 13th window from the right.
Yes! Boom! Oh my gosh! Yes. That is amazing.
How did you figure that one? What math were you doing over there? I saw you doing some things.
I was okay. 13th window from the right implies that almost has to imply that there's more than 13 windows in the other direction, because you'd say the smaller number, right? And I was like, are there 26 windows on the 7th floor at 27? Is what I was thinking. I knew it was 7th floor, but then I was like, what are we counting as the ground floor? 8th floor maybe? I don't know. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure it's 13 windows from the right, but 13 windows from the right just didn't sound magical enough. Like from the left sounds more magical. And I was like, I imagine it being like, maybe it's the movie impeding on it, but I imagine it looking like here's, one tower over here, and here's another tower over here. These are really bad towers. And it's like window. I imagine it's like this one as being 13 from the right, But then I'm like, why wouldn't you just say 3rd from the left? Because it's way more easy to count 3 than...
Yeah, can you imagine Harry up there on Buckbeak being like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, like, that's the problem. I was like, I feel like 13 from the right is correct, but like, there's no way it's not easier to say from the left.
You think that was part of his goal? He was I take over the world, and then I get on the freaking card.
Right, yeah. At some point in his plan, like after he takes over Hogwarts, is like, I'm talking to Chocolate Frog people. I'm getting on that card.
I'm getting on the card. In fact,
on the card.
I'm the only one who will be on cards from now on.
That's it. They're all Voldemort.
I got about 6 of him.
Oh man, I got Voldemort again.
Yeah.
The people at Chocolate Frog Company are like, it kind of misses the point. Like people want to buy more to get more cards, and he's like, no, they'll get more of me.
They get more of me. That's all there is.
How bad could I possibly be? Let's see.
You think he changed them to chocolate snakes?
Chocolate snakes for sure he did. Yeah. And then they kind of just look like turds.
Oh man.
Gross.
But they still slither.
Yikes. Those are the worst kind of turds.
You know what?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Well, I would have been screwed anyway. Oh, hey!
Hi.
Wow, I can't believe you didn't answer.
Dude, I'm working.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I think we got it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hepzibah Smith.
Hepzibah Smith.
Hepzibah Smith, and I think y'all both spelled it right.
Nice.
Good job.
Yay!
We've written a few theories about old Hepsy.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Old Hepsy. Sounds like a disease.
A little bit, yeah.
In fact, it sort of is.
It might be.
Hepsy.
Oh, Hepsy. You know what? I don't think she liked going by that.
No, I don't think so either.
Probably not.
We'll amend that nickname.
You know what is interesting about Hepzibah Smith is that, Salazar must have had descendants because obviously Voldemort is a descendant of Slytherin.
Yes.
Right.
And Hepzibah is a descendant of Hufflepuff in some way. And you know that Rowena at least had a child, even though her descendancy ends there. But Godric has no known descendants.
None.
And he's painted as the best one or whatever, such a likable guy, so noble, so chivalrous.
Yeah.
How chivalrous is he being that he's not married or something with a kid? I guess he could have been married without having a kid, but
he could have been.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It seems like there should be some Gryffindor descendants.
I don't know. I feel like he was more like the kind to close down the 3 broomsticks.
Well,
yeah. They're like, all right, man, go home.
Look, but
go home.
It's not that far.
That doesn't mean he couldn't have kids either.
Yeah, that's true.
You can be the life of the bar.
The life of the Barty.
The life of the bar. The life of the Barty.
He probably was.
There has got to be. I think we made a video suggesting that Dumbledore is a descendant of Godric.
I mean, there is, the Dumbledore.
Dumbledore, Gryffindor. Yeah. Right there. Just got lost in translation somewhere along the way.
Yeah, that feels like something we would.
You know what Gryffindor probably lifted? Dumbbell.
Doors.
Dumbbell.
Dumbbells,
yeah.
yeah.
Lifting weights.
Because he's a bro.
He's getting swole. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, weird.
Cat's like, let me out of here.
So many good merch ideas
This was
coming
like
out of this
maybe
video.
one of the weirdest like progressions that we've had in between any question ever.
Good. History being made over here.
That's right.
I feel like it's like something like this.
These. Okay.
Oh, that seems
okay.
better.
Yeah,
Right?
better. Okay, yeah. Amazing.
It got on my lips.
Oh, no.
It did.
It's so bad.
Oh no!
OSHA cannot recommend getting the sauce on your lips. That's very bad for you.
That's not fun. But now.
I think we kill Isabel.
I'm fine. This one's good.
How are your lips? Fine.
You know what? That one really was okay. Maybe I've ascended to a new plane of existence.
No.
Yeah? You're not there.
No. I'm definitely not there, and I don't think you're there.
Oh, yeah, I'm here? I'm here.
This is gonna hit you.
It's gonna hit me? It's gonna hit me tonight at like midnight, so what's gonna happen? That's when the real game starts, yo. You're gonna get that footage.
I already canceled my daughter's swim lessons tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Because I was like, there's no way in the world I'm gonna be able to go and be in a pool.
Not risking it. Addie, what happened?
Made me laugh so hard that it went in my nose.
We're getting bed on everything. This is on his lips, his nose, the pool.
I have tears.
Yeah. Your tears have the sauce in them.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you on, 13?
12.
Oh, man.
I'm fighting multiple battles right now.
Yeah. Talk me through it.
Simply too much food.
Simply too much food? Don't scream.
That food itself is extremely hot. And now we need to give a huge thank you to these quizmasters who support us over on Patreon. And as always, be sure to let us know how you did in the towel section down below. And if you want to get a review of all of the results from last year's Jay vs. Ben, we have a massive 12-hour cut with all of the episodes. There are no ad breaks in there, so if you just want to like dial in, buckle up, go to sleep to it, do any of those things, you can do that right up here. In a future episode of Jay vs. Ben, you can do so by heading on over to patreon.com/SuperCarlinBrothers and selecting the Quizmaster tier. I pause because we have too many Patreons.
Yeah, we do. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye!
Chubby
At
bunny.
the same time. Each gotta go at the same time.
Chubby
Oh,
bunny.
okay.
Okay.
Chubby bunny.
Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny.
God's not gonna make it.
Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny.
Alright.
Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny.
I got through 6. What? How many is that? 11.